Truth, you know how I do. We are back at it again, even though, people don't want us to be. All right. But we still going to stand in our truth. We're still going to speak our truth. We're still going to do whatever it is that we have to do. Okay. So if you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know the spew. I still look a little tired because I am a little tired. I haven't had my coffee yet, but I'll get it after this live when I go out, and I will smoke me a good old Newport and have me some coffee. So we give our shades. Let's give our shades before I even get started. And then I'm going to talk a little bit, and then we'll get into the message. So we want to give our shade to the divine infinite all. We give our shade to the most high honorable judge, MADRÉ OMEGA, Asheva, Ishtar, and the other Oris that are in the upright that come across this video. We also would like to give our shade to our most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte, La Niña Dorada, La Niña Roja, La Niña Azul, La Niña Verde, La Niña Violeta. We also would like to give our shade to Papa Legba, Ishua Legba, Legbara, and all of our other ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits. No, let me as well. I don't know why I feel like I'm all up on y'all. It's a little weird. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about the way that the people in the comment section were coming at me and how I know that was his family, right? Because if y'all remember how I told y'all how they treated me when I was younger, I've never been called ugly before ever in my life, except around this family. That's the only time that I ever have been called ugly. But when I broke away from this family, or even talked to them in that manner, when I broke away from this family and I started to travel the country and all the other shit, I never got called out. I never got told I was ugly ever by anybody. You know what I'm saying? When I was away from them, the only people that ever told me that I was ugly my whole entire life was this family. And then I want y'all to pay attention to how they were coming at me like back to back to back to back to back. You look like this, you look like this, you look like this, you look like this, right? That is the exact same thing that they used to do to me as a child. Okay? So 3, 4, 5-year-old me would have adults around me doing that to me. And adults would be the ones that would be like, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly. Those were adults that were doing it. And then the children that I grew up with would see the adults doing that to me, and then they would join into it. You get what I'm saying? So the same thing that they did to me yesterday on the live was exactly the same thing that they did to me when I was a child. They would all surround me, and I would just be doing me. Like, I'm just doing me. I'm being a kid. I'm doing what I'm doing or whatever. And then they would all surround me, and they would all be like, you're ugly. You're this. You're that. You're gay. Like, they would project those things onto me as a child, right? So when Papa Legba told me that there was this family behind those profiles, it absolutely made sense. I did not put 2 and 2 together at first because I don't talk to them anymore. You get what I'm saying? And somebody would say, well, how do they know about your YouTube channel? Y'all have to remember, before I didn't think that was not my family. So they knew that I had a YouTube channel. They knew about the YouTube channel. Remember Ray? That's my kidnapper sister, right? So they all knew about the YouTube channel because I started the YouTube channel still when I was still thinking that was my family. And I did not change the channel when I found out that it wasn't my family. So they all know which channel to go to. They all know who to do this to, but it's just funny to me. They did this shit so much to me when I was a kid that when I grew up, I didn't know that I was pretty. And strangers would tell me, like, I would go out in the streets and stuff like that. Nobody outside of my family ever said that I was ugly. People used to be like, oh, she has beautiful teeth. Oh, she's beautiful skin. Look at her face, her features. They would tell me stuff like that growing up, right? And then, like, say I was in the store with a kidnapper mom, and a stranger would come up to her and they would say, oh, your little girl, she's so pretty, right? They would do that to me. And then when I got home later, they would all gaslight me and tell me how ugly I am. You get what I'm saying? And tell me that I'm not pretty and that I don't mean shit and I'm not nothing and all of that. You get what I'm saying? They would always say that to me. So when I got older, I did not know that I was even pretty, because that's what they did to me my whole entire life. I did not even know that I had an ounce of beauty to me. And then when I went to go travel and shit, y'all see me traveling. I did most of my traveling on this YouTube channel. Still traveling because I'm not in St. Louis, but you know what I'm saying? When I got older and away from those people, and this is before I found out that I was Alicia Smiley, before I found out any of those things, just thinking that I'm regular me. I was thinking that I was the name that they gave me. When I got away from them and I started to travel, multiple people would come up to me and say, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so pretty. You're so beautiful. You're so pretty, right? So I didn't really even know that I was pretty until I became an adult. I did not even know that because as a child, that the abuse was so thick, and it's the same energy. And now imagine me going through that shit yesterday, right? But doing it as a child. That's what they did to me. And then I also want y'all to pay attention, right? I'm someone who is claiming everything that I say that they did to me, they try to flip it and say that I do that. You get what I'm saying? So, notice how yesterday I said that this is a person, these are the people that hurt me when I was a child, right? So I'm someone who gets online every day and say that this group of people, they hurt me and they hurt a child. I say that every day, right? So I get online every single day and I said that this group of people has hurt me, right? So they'll try to flip it and make it seem as if I'm trying to hurt a child or I will hurt a child. Everything that they do to me is actually a projection of what they've actually done to me already. Like when I was dating Baba D, right? Baba D looked real young. Baba D looked real young, right? But Baba D was 23 when me and him was dating, even though he looked like he was about 19, but I look young too for my age. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was about 19, but he was 23 when we were dating and we was living together, right? He was 23, right? I went back home to visit my family, right? And y'all know they are all child molesters, right? My oldest daughter asked me, was I dating a teenager? And I'm like, where would you get that from? Like, what the fuck about me says that I would have to date a kid? You get what I'm saying? So even then, when they were watching me online, when I was dating Baba D, they were then spreading rumors that I was like child molesting, right? Because Baba D looked young, but Baba D was 23 years old, right? But when I went home and I had my YouTube channel, my oldest daughter came to me and was like, yeah, mama, they said you dating a teenager and da-da-da-da. But I was already grown. So those people are child molesters, and I told y'all that shit too. And then they tried to make it seem like as if I would fuck with a child. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they did yesterday. They tried to seem as if I would abuse a child because I'm accusing them of abusing me as a child. You get what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to understand the depths of what I've been through. And then also a message to them. I'm numb because of all the abuse that I've endured and shit. I'm numb. So you coming on here and trying to break me down and call me ugly and all that other shit, everything that y'all done to me as a child has made me numb as an adult. So it doesn't affect me the same way. I still look sleepy because I am. Okay? It doesn't affect me the same way as it would as a child. Like when they used to do that to me as a child, I used to break down crying. And that's why they still trying those same old ass tactics. You're ugly. You're ugly. You look like this. You look like this. You look like this. That's what they told me my whole life. Now look at me as a child. Okay? And as an adult. There's no ugly on me, right? And the way that they talk to me, I want y'all to pay attention. They talk to me in the comment section like I'm just the most horrible, horrid, ugliest human being that ever existed. Now, we didn't all seen an ugly motherfucker before, right? I'm nowhere near that. We've all seen somebody that was really fucking ugly, right? We've all seen that, right? I'm nowhere near that. But that was the tactic that they used as a child to break me down, right? So that's the tactic that they were trying to use on me yesterday to try to break me down or make me quit or make me stop. And even the suicidal energy, let me just break that down for a little bit, right? Thank you, hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. Let me just break that down a little bit. So I have been feeling like last week, this suicidal energy, but not towards me like I will kill myself or whatever, but I was feeling it like around me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking to myself because I do a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of talking to myself and shit. I'm talking to myself and I'm like, why would you be feeling that when there's nothing wrong with you? You get what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not in the best of circumstances. Like, yeah, you don't got your own crib like how you usually do. You always get your own crib. You always get your own car. I know you don't have your own car right now, but you still have everything that you need. You're not broke. You eating good. You have tribe. Where I'm at, I do have tribe. I just didn't stay with tribe because I know my situation and I don't want to put people in danger and shit like that. Even though tribe that I was with was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers run up on this motherfucker. It's going to be a motherfucking war up in this bitch. I still didn't stay in her house because, you know, she has kids and all that stuff too. And I don't want to, I know these people are after me, so I don't want to put nobody else in danger or whatever. But as of right now, I'm okay. Like, everything's okay with me. And I'm like, I'm not really sure why I'm feeling this energy. Mohammed is the ex-husband. See how that works? Mohammed is my ex-husband, y'all. That's who Mohammed is. And he's suicidal right now. So that is who is projecting that energy onto me. And I was able to pick up on this person being suicidal because they came into my energy with that fucking suicidal energy. I felt it as I was like doing my hair and shit, and I'm like, I don't have a reason to want to kill myself whatsoever. I've been through a lot, but I'm okay. You get what I'm saying? I'm okay, so I don't really have a reason to do that. Yeah, it's obvious that they're hating on me. It's obvious that they're hating on me, but it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than them hating on me. It's more or less, those are the tactics that they use to a child. Just think about, like, if you was a child and you were in the position that I was in, if you really look at me, I don't look like a fucking transgender nowhere. Nothing about me says transgender. Nothing. I don't have little facial hair stubble. None of that shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't have no masculine features on me. I have masculine energy, but my features are not masculine. You get what I'm saying? So I know that they were just hating on me, but this is the same thing that I should have just picked up on it then. I didn't know it was that family right then and there, but I know it's that family now because I've been through that before. And I've only been mistreated my entire life by this group of people. Every time I leave this group of people, people treat me very well and they're very respectful to me. That's not something that I've ever had to experience. You get what I'm saying? People treat me really well when I leave this group of people, and these are supposed to be the people that love me. And this is the reason why I did not have a problem or an issue with letting these people go or missing these people when I found out that they really weren't my family and shit like that. Why it was easy for me to let them go, because that's the shit that they were doing to me when I was a child. It was nothing for me to hold on to when it came to this family. But I also realized as I traveled, I went to Omaha, I went to Nebraska, I went to Georgia, I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, I went Alabama, everywhere. They never treated me that way. People never treated me the way that the people that were supposed to be my family treated me. And what y'all saw yesterday online is exactly what they did to me my whole entire life. That is the same exact thing, that the way that they were talking to me, except it was in person. Okay? The way that they were talking to me, the way that they were treating me, all of this shit happened to me in my face, though. It was all in person versus online yesterday. The reason why they have to do it online is because I've left them behind. They have no access to me. That's another reason why they have to wait until I push the live button, because I've cut everybody off in my life. Everybody, family, friends, whoever the fuck they claim to be, I cut them off. So they don't have any other access to me but to come to this YouTube channel, because that's the only way that they can see me, hear me, or be in my energy, because I've cut them all off. So that's why they decided that we're going to do this on her YouTube channel, because they don't have any other access to me. There's no other way for them to get to me. I don't keep a cell phone. I mean, I do keep a cell phone, but I got a business line. I just got a personal line, but I don't give that number out. That personal line is for business outside of Truth Gang. So it's like still another business line. It's for stuff that I would have to handle in my personal life that doesn't require like spiritual shit. So I have two business lines basically, but one of them is more like a personal line because it's like a personal business line. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have any other way to get to me because I'm always by myself. The only avenue that they do have and the only way that they can watch me is when I go live on YouTube. That's the only way that they can contact me, or the only way that they can come on here and troll me is through YouTube. But they have been caught red-handed. They definitely have been caught red-handed. I've identified who these people are. And I even know for sure that Valerie, you were one of them. Okay? And I'm going to say that because she was an auntie, so that would be the kidnapper sisters. The person that worked in records in the police department as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So these are all their tactics to try to get me to stop speaking, because when I speak truth, it reveals what they have done to Alicia Smiley and what they have done to me. So when I speak the truth, that's their tactics. So they're like, we're going to come on here, we're going to distort her message, and that way she can stop telling on us. She can be so distracted that she can stop saying the truth about what it is that we have done to her. You get what I'm saying? But it'll never work. It'll never happen. Greetings, guys. Hey. Okay. So the abuse that y'all witnessed me endure live on this channel yesterday is the same abuse that I endured as a child. And I've become numb to those tactics. Those things do not hurt me anymore. If y'all see my reaction, it might be at first a little irritation, but then it turns into like a joking matter for me. But that's because I've been there and I've done that, and I'm used to being treated that way. That beautiful girl on that missing child flyer, this beautiful girl that you're looking at that still takes very beautiful pictures, very photogenic, okay? That still takes very beautiful pictures. That's the type of abuse that I've had to endure my whole entire life, so I'm numb to it now. They're really going to have to find another tactic. And I just want to point out this too before I read messages. Remember when I said it's time for us to start something new? And I was kind of afraid to tell y'all what the new was that I started. That was the reason why. That was the reason why I was afraid to tell y'all what the new was that I started, because I knew that if they knew that I had a job teaching music and art, they would try to take that from me. And look, lo and behold, y'all witnessed them try to do that to me yesterday. Try to take that position from me. You get what I'm saying? So I really can't really get to know y'all or tell y'all any of the good stuff or any of the blessings that the spirits really do give me. I went ahead and told y'all because I get tired of hiding my blessings. I get tired of having to hide everything about myself. I want people to know what God is doing in my life for me and how I was able to make it through. You get what I'm saying? But it's hard for me to share those things with y'all because I have these ops that are watching, and they will try. Y'all are witnessing it. They will try anything to ruin my life and destroy my life because they did something to me. Now, this is abuse at its finest. Like, y'all are still witnessing my abusers trying to abuse me. Y'all are still witnessing that in real time. That's what's going on. But I want y'all to understand that this is like the real facts of the matter of really what's going on, because how is it that somebody who really is by themselves all times, all day, every day have these type of problems? How is that? And then even when I was with Truth Gang, those of you guys who are in Truth Gang, and I did come and stay with y'all because y'all were giving me refuge from this family, from this situation, right? Y'all would notice that I would just sit in my room all day. Whatever area that y'all gave me to sit in, y'all would notice that I would just sit in there all day. When y'all were doing things, I would rarely come out and party with y'all or hang out with y'all or any of that. I always, even when I was with Truth Gang in their homes and shit, I would still sit in a corner by myself. And I would do that because I've been abused. Like, I don't got time for that shit. I don't like being around people because I don't trust nobody. And the reason why I don't trust anybody is because of that family. Imagine, like I said, those things that were being said to me yesterday, all being said to me as a child. Except those people are right in front of me. They're right in front of me, and it's a group of adults doing it to a child. This is how they broke me down. As a child, I was a truth speaker. So I would be trying to tell people that that wasn't my family, that I didn't belong there. And these people would then go and tell people I have mental issues and not to listen to me and that I'm wrong and I'm lying and I'm making up stuff, and I'm not making any of this shit up. Y'all, I literally cut this family off. I cut them off, and they literally will just make fake profiles and come on here and harass me. Like, even the transgender question, nothing about me screams that I'm a nigga trying to be a female. Nothing. Like, my facial features, I have unique facial features, but nothing about me says those things. You get what I'm saying? That's just literally someone trying to be rude to me and trying to be mean to me and trying to make me lose my cool on camera. Okay? I don't take back anything that I said yesterday. That was not a child. Mohammed is my ex-husband who was having suicidal thoughts himself. Okay? Underneath that profile that said he was an 8-year-old kid, yeah, that is my ex-husband. All right? And all the rest of those people, I know Valerie was one of them. Marion is the other one. Those are the people. They were showing me, the spirits even showed me which family members were doing what yesterday. Okay? And then also his ex-wife, that couple, that king and queen of swords that love to lie. Also, she was on her yesterday doing that shit as well. Okay? Oh my God. So Mohammed's here. This is what we're going to do. I know you're going to make another profile, but we're just going to go ahead and block you so that I can just have time to do the reading that I'm going to do. Okay? Because we're not going to do this shit today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to report this bitch. That's what we're going to do. We're going to report for hate speech and graphic violence. Okay. Now, see, he's typing rent-free. He's not living rent-free in my head because Mohammed is not who he is. This is my ex-husband, y'all. Now, he can type in the comment section that he lives in New Zealand and all this other shit. I didn't block him, by the way. I just reported his comment or whatever. But this is really my ex-husband. That's who that is. He didn't live rent-free in my head because you don't exist. You are you're this family. The fuck you mean rent-free, bitch? You're not living rent-free in my head. I still got my hair done, and I still went shopping. If you were living rent-free in my head, bitch, I wouldn't have been able to get anything done. I would have been sitting there like, oh, he said this to me. He said that. I would not have been able to get anything done. But you see, I still got all the shit that I said I was going to get done, which means you don't live rent-free in my head. You're just a troll. Okay? And you're my ex-husband who's definitely suicidal. You're not white. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to understand another tactic too. So his another tactic is this, right? Because I'm psychic, then he's going to get in the comment section, and every time I say something that's true, he's going to type the exact opposite of what I say. You get what I'm saying? Type the exact opposite of what the fuck I'm saying to make y'all think that I'm not hitting it where it's supposed to be hitting at. But I am definitely hitting it where I'm supposed to be hitting at, because as soon as I said Muhammad, did Muhammad hop on his channel? Just like when I said Ray Ray. Didn't Ray Ray hop on his channel? Yeah, I'm psychic as fuck. But it is what it is. Let me go ahead and just block his ass so he can make another profile and come back as somebody else, okay? Yeah, we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. There we go. We're just going to block his ass so that we can go ahead and move on, and then he can make another fake profile, and then he can come as someone else, okay? We're just going to do that. So that's another tactic too. Y'all know me, and I've been personally giving y'all readings, right? So how is it that I'm right when it comes to y'all, but then when I'm speaking on my trolls, they're always in the comment section, no, she's wrong, she's wrong, she's wrong, she's wrong, she's wrong, she's wrong. I don't know y'all personal situations, right? But I'm right when I'm speaking to y'all, but if I speak on an op, they always say I'm wrong, right? But if me and you don't have any problems with each other, right? So like, say you're somebody who's regular on this channel and we don't have no problems with each other. Every time I do something psychically for you, I'm completely right, 100% right all the time. But if I read on an op, notice how they come into the comment section and say, oh, nope, you're wrong. Oh, nope. Oh, nope. Oh, nope. Oh, nope. Nope. She's wrong. She's wrong. She's wrong. But that's just to cause doubt on my psychic ability towards y'all, but y'all have had personal readings with me, right? And I'm hitting that shit on the head when the reading is personal for you, correct? Correct, right? But then when it's an op in the comment section, he's like, oh no, just like I said, that was my ex-husband. Then he types in the comment section, I'm from New Zealand, I'm white, but this is an 8-year-old kid, right? What 8-year-old kid comes back the next day? If I said horrible shit like that to an 8-year-old kid, right? And then the 8-year-old kid comes in here typing rent-free, like he's living in my head rent-free. That's not an 8-year-old kid. And it's obvious to everyone that that's not an 8-year-old kid. Because if I went off on you and you're an 8-year-old kid, you would be like, okay, I'm finna go tell my mom, I'm finna go tell my daddy. You would not go back to that grown person talking more shit to them. What 8-year-old kid does that? Right? Right. They don't do that. Okay. And then just notice how the motherfucker gonna come in here and say, oh, since I said he's my ex-husband, now he's white, now he's from New Zealand. But New Zealand is in a different time zone, right? So it's 8 a.m. here. So you're clocking me. I'm going live at 8 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, but you in a whole nother country, but yet you making my live like this. Which means it should be about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning over there. You should be asleep if you're an 8-year-old child. So we all know that Mask Off Mohammed is really my ex-husband and not an 8-year-old child. And no, he is not white. And no, he is not in New Zealand. Because if you are in New Zealand and I'm in the United States, these here United States of America, how in the fuck is it that you're clocking my live and making my live every time I go live? When we're in 2 different time zones, that means when the sun is up here, the sun is down there, right? If it's 8 a.m. here, then it should be about, 2 o'clock in the morning there. What 8-year-old kid don't have any parents that are watching them to make sure that they got their ass in bed? That's a grown-up, okay? Ain't nobody stupid. But anyways, I already gave Ashe. Let me give a message. I'm not going to stop doing what I do, okay? I'm not going to stop doing what I do. So you can give that shit the fuck up. Y'all can change profiles all you want to. I know where the energy is coming from. Therefore, you already lost because I know where the energy is coming from, period. Okay, so I'm going to continue to send the energy back. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do to stop me. You can try all you want to, but I want y'all to notice that shit. Muhammad's supposed to be an 8-year-old kid, but how the fuck is it that he just hopped right back on this live that quick? Talking about rent free. I'm living in your head rent free. That's an 8-year-old. That's an 8-year-old. So they raised an 8-year-old to do this to adults. They want y'all to feel bad that I'm mistreating a child, but y'all seeing the child come towards me. If that is an 8-year-old child, right? Y'all just seen that child try to come towards me, right? And try to antagonize me, right? Right. I just want to make that known. Okay? I just want to make that known because the motherfucker want to sit up here and try to say I'm mistreating a child, but if this is a child that I have mistreated, anytime an adult yells at a child or hurts a child's feelings, don't they go the other way? Don't they be like, mama, that person is mean. I don't like that. Do they run towards the adult again? Okay, yeah. We're not finna go through this shit this morning. But Answers, Angels, and Guides, I just want to speak my piece on that shit. Because I feel like, motherfuckers got me fucked up. Period. Point blank. I'm not going to stop. You're not going to run me off my motherfucking channel. You're not going to stop me from telling the truth. Your death rituals do not work. Your negative suicidal energy does not work. I don't have a reason to try to off myself. So I don't give a fuck if you project that shit on me all day. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be speaking truth. And I'm still going to be putting motherfucking spiritual bullet holes in you ops, nigga. I don't give a fuck. All right? But the obvious is y'all hoes is jealous. The obvious is I'm hitting on some truth. Because what other reason would you have to try to stop somebody who doesn't do anything to anybody? There's no current beef with anybody with me. I want y'all to understand that shit. Ain't no current beef with anybody with me because I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I literally sit by myself. That's what I do. I'm with my spirits. I sit by myself. So the beef that people are trying to make it seem like I have on these YouTube channels by coming on here, it's all coming from people who took Alicia Smiley. Those are the only people that feel like I did something wrong to them because I broke free of whatever the fuck it is that they tried to keep me under. But as far as like regular humans, regular human beings, like motherfuckers that I'm just not meeting, I've never done nothing to them. They've never done nothing to me. This is people from my past that know that I have a YouTube channel. And when I say my past, I mean the past of this fake ass family. I was a member of their family. They kidnapped me and they raised me to believe that I belong to their family. And I do not belong to their family. And I started to speak up about it. And they don't like it. So when people come to this channel, that's who it is. That is who it is. That's who the spirit said it is. That's who it is. Okay? But anyways, let's get these divine messages. Ancestors, angels, and guides, please deliver a message for the tribe, for the group, for the unit, for the whole. That's most relevant at this point in time. All messages that we receive with love, honor, and respect. And as always, spirit, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Look at this. We're starting off the first one with somebody who's young and immature, and they're a liar. Okay? They're a liar. It just is what it is, all right? This person is rebellious. They feel like they're fighting for a cause. And I feel like these people in this family, they feel like they are fighting for a cause because they can't just let me be. Because I won't shut up. I'm not going to shut up about the abuse that I endured, especially when you guys are literally coming on my channel and giving people examples of how you used to treat me. You're showing them the abuse that I endured and how you're still trying to inflict the abuse on me. Okay? Because all I do is come on here and speak a message. I'm trying to give a positive message for the people that it belongs to. And that's it. Right? And I'm literally being attacked and abused because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to come on here and bother nobody or get into it with people or any of that shit. I'm on my own portal, which is my own fucking my own wavelength, and motherfuckers hop on my wavelength and they want to come and abuse me on my shit. That's what it is. It's abuse. It's verbal abuse. Okay, it's people that do, well, they do know me because this is the family, according to Papa Legba and my other spirits. They do know me. Okay, this is the family that took me, that cannot come as themselves and say, I'm your auntie, you're lying. I'm your cousin, you're lying. I'm your mother, you're lying. They can't come as that because I've already proven that they're not related to me. So they have to come as something else. And we do know for sure Mohammed is not a fucking kid because he hopped his ass right back on this live, right? Right, yeah. But anyways, a bunch of jealous and immature souls are out here. Ooh, look at that. Didn't even notice that. Intentions exposed, period. So we're going to get into that too. Okay? I just pulled a chunk of oracle. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not stopping. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say or what anybody has to fucking say about me because I ain't done shit to nobody. I literally sit by myself. And those of you all who have seen me in real life know that that's the truth. That's the truth. Y'all my soul tribe. And when I come to stay with y'all, like I said, I still would be by myself in a room or whatever little area you gave me to myself. That's where I said it. I didn't get into it with none of y'all family businesses. I didn't get into y'all personal businesses. I just said to myself and spoke with my spirits and got on here and deliver my messages. That's what I did. But that's what I'm going to continue to do. Anyways, keep going. Let's go. Okay, yeah, look. So these young, immature, I can't make this shit up. These young, immature energies are working hard because they're jealous. That last word says that they're jealous of you. All right? They're jealous of you. All right? These people are very hostile. All right? They're very hostile. They're very jealous. And they're also having difficulty taking you down. This is why they're putting forth so much effort, because they're having difficulty taking you down. They're never going to be able to take me down. I don't give a fuck what you say or who you are. I don't care. Period. If you hurt me, I'm going to speak that truth. Okay? And I feel like it's fucked up that a motherfucker hurt me as a child, and because I'm speaking out as an adult, that I still have to endure abuse as an adult because I'm speaking out about what happened to me as a child, because that's all this is. I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't do anything to anyone. But because something was done to me and I'm a child and I have to speak up now as an adult about what happened to me as a child, this is why I'm getting attacked. If I want y'all to think about it, what other reason do they have to go so hard on me? If you've dealt with me personally, what was your experience with me? Was I respectful to you? When you have readings with me, when you deal with me personally, do I respect you? Do I talk to you crazy? What is y'all personal experiences with me? That's what I'm going to ask y'all to hold on to. As tribe, I'm going to ask y'all to hold on to personal experiences with me. Because anybody can get in the comment section and type anything, and it's only coming from one place. Because as an adult, the abuse that I endured as a child made it hard for me to get out here and make friends and even be around people, to get into it with people, to like have problems with people. Because I always stayed to myself because the insecurities that the abuse caused me as a child. So I always stayed to myself as an adult because the amount of abuse that I endured, like I said, I didn't even know I was pretty because I was told ugly. I was told I was ugly my whole life. Now you got this beautiful child, Alicia Smiley. I mean, that baby is beautiful. It's still me. I'm talking about that baby is beautiful. But the people that took me literally drilled in me every single day. I'm talking about every day. I hope I don't cry, but if I do, it ain't because none of you hoes is getting to me, because it's because I'm telling the truth about my situation. They drilled into me every single day that I was ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly, you ugly. Like every fucking day, that when I became an adult, I didn't even know that there was anything beautiful about me. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay, and that shit did hurt me because I was a child. But as an adult, I'm numb to that shit. And if you see these tears, you see me crying because that's the little girl in me. That's the little girl in me that's crying because they put in a lot of work. They still trying to put this work in to try to stop me because they did something to me. So imagine being a child, right? Imagine being a child and you're just a child and you're growing up and you don't know nothing different, right? You just know that you're a child and you're growing up. Somebody hurt you, they take you from your family. They hurt you, right? They take you from your family, and then they abuse you the whole rip. All they do is abuse you, abuse you, abuse you. The whole entire rip, right? Then you become an adult, and you don't know nothing else but the abuse that you've endured. I never knew people being nice to me because every time people came into my life and I was thinking this is my real family and I would introduce them to this family, they would tell people it's okay to call her ugly. It's okay for you to talk to her and call her a bitch, beat on her, abuse her. It's okay for you to do these things to her because they have been doing it to me my whole life. So when I become an adult, I'm unaware of the beauty that I hold because I was always told I was ugly. This is what I endured as a child, and they try to use those same tactics to me on this live yesterday. That's why they're attacking my physical. Do you get what I'm saying? They're literally attacking my physical. They're attacking my physical because that's what worked when I was a child. You get what I'm saying? That's how I know that this is his family. That is what worked when I was a child. They would call me ugly and I would become really insecure. I would be like, okay, not confident with myself because that's the people who's supposed to love me are the ones who are telling me that I'm ugly, that I'm not beautiful, that I'm not going to beat anybody and nobody's ever going to love me. And I want y'all to think about the psychological effects that it does have on a child. Thank God I have a strong mind. You get what I'm saying? But the psychological effects that it does have on a young child. Okay? See, they don't want nobody to feel sorry for me neither. Not that I want you to feel sorry for me, but they don't want nobody to feel sorry for me neither. This is why they would come and try to say, oh, well, she does this and she's horrible to kids and she's this and she's that or whatever. Because when I tell you what really happened to me, they want you to overlook everything that they did and just focus on how ugly I am. They want you to overlook everything that was done to me and focus on how I'm being mean to a child that ain't really a child. Right? That's what they want you to do. But they didn't break me, but I just want y'all to see, I want y'all to see the tactics that this family is going through the hard work that they are putting in, okay, to try to stop me because they're jealous of me, okay? They had me under mind control. Anytime you thinking someone is your mother and they're not your mother, that's mind control. Anytime you're thinking someone is your sister and that's not your sister, that's mind control. They MK Ultra my ass, and I broke free from that shit. And this is why they're trying to come back through my YouTube channel and try to trigger me and try to pull me back into that shit. What 8-year-old, remember what he said, right? And I just want y'all, I'm proving to y'all that this is the truth, and this is what I'm telling y'all, it's the truth, right? If y'all just getting here, Muhammad just left off of here, right? Remember, that's supposed to be the 8-year-old kid. Remember how they said, don't let Muhammad live in your head rent free. I went on about my day and had a good day yesterday. I did not let Muhammad live in my head rent free. As soon as Muhammad came on this live, the first thing he said was rent free. But that's the 8-year-old kid that I'm abusing, that I'm talking to crazy, that I made terroristic threats to, and I want y'all to notice that too. How they came on here and they attacked me. Right? They came on here and attacked me, but the only thing that was paid attention to was my responses to the attack. Pay attention, y'all. And when I was younger, that's how they treated me. When I said they abused me, oh, you a liar. I'm telling you that somebody hurt me, and instead of paying attention to me saying that somebody hurt me, I was called a liar. Same thing that they do as an adult. When I'm telling you these people kidnapped me, these people hurt me, and that I'm truly Alicia Smiley, I'm not just saying it with my eyes. I'm not just, with my mouth. I mean, you can literally look at me. Things like I said, the features, the ears, the point at the tip of the ears, this part of your ear, my teeth, the gap of my teeth. That's some shit that I cannot make up. Those are things that I cannot make up, but these people need you to look beyond me telling you what was done to me so that you can find a flaw within me, okay? That's what they need you to do. That's what they're working hard to get you all to do. Okay? They want you to look past the shit that you see with your eyes that is physical. When I told a motherfucker they took me, oh, she got mental issues. When I told them I was molested, oh, she's lying. And I even was like, I was even told, why would you lie on this person? You just want to get this person in trouble, overlooking the abuse that had been done to me. The same thing they wanted you to do yesterday. It wasn't about them disrespecting me. It was about how I responded to the disrespect. That's what they were focused on. Correct? It wasn't about them disrespecting me. It was about, hold on, let me turn this shit on. Because I feel like I can't see or I'm going in and out. It was about them responding to the disrespect that was given towards me. That's basically what they were doing, okay? They wanted you to overlook the abusive things that they were putting in the comment section to respond to the disrespect. And the disrespect only, period, okay? I can't see none of y'all comments. Good morning. You say you're not ugly and don't listen to people tell you. I know I'm not ugly. I already know that. I know this is a tactic that they use. And I want y'all to pick. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing that, okay? But I just want y'all to pay attention. That's why I felt like we need to, like, recant and go over this video. Because I really need y'all to see how it was when I'm pointing out that was rude and you should never even came at me like that. You shouldn't have never even asked me, was I goddamn transgender? That's asking me, do I have a pussy or a dick and balls in between my legs? Which is, hold on. I just had to turn it off. Like the Wi-Fi be tripping and shit. You get what I'm saying? But I want y'all to pay attention to those tactics. Don't let that shit slide past you on how a motherfucker come to me and disrespect me. And then the fact that they disrespected me, that doesn't matter. That does not matter. The only thing that matters is how I respond to them disrespecting me. And that's wrong as fuck. Okay? Anyways. Somebody loves you anyways, and I feel like this still comes out. Somebody really wants to be with you. Somebody wants to love you. They want to give you the love that you did not receive from these people or whatever. But don't tell nobody. I'm just going to be honest with you. Do not tell anybody. Please don't retract y'all messages because I don't like it. I can't see them, but don't retract your messages because if you retract it, I'm going to think that you want some other shit. But just listen. somebody definitely wants to love you or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But you're not even going to be able to celebrate this with the world or with anybody. You're going to have to keep that to yourself, because I guarantee you, if anybody finds out that you have a mate, you have a lover, or you have anything that you can hold on to, and that's another thing too, they don't want you to have anything that you can hold on to. If you have anything that you can hold on to, then they're going to try to destroy this as well. And even through all that hate shit yesterday, it still came out that somebody really wants to love you. Somebody want to be in a relationship with you, but you can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody. What else we got? Okay. Yeah. So this is the Ten of Swords. Like I said, you have been abused already to the 10th power. Like, you've already been stabbed in your back 10 times. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I've already been through it all. I've already been abused. They're still trying to abuse me. I've already been through this situation. I've already been through it, even as an adult, which is why I couldn't understand for the life of me why I didn't pick up. It was just this family underneath these profiles making these comments in my comment section, because the abuse is familiar. The way that they were talking to me is familiar. I told y'all how they used to always call me gay. I'm talking about a little girl. I'm 5 years old and they was calling me lesbian. Lesbian. I grew up and I'm not even gay. You get what I'm saying? But that's the shit that they were projecting off onto me. That's the same shit that they were doing to me yesterday on a live. Okay? I've already been stabbed in my back by these people 10 times, so I'm numb to it. So y'all may see the tears or whatever, right? But the tears are here because I'm tired of it. I'm numb to it. That's not the part that hurts me. What hurts me is this: that I really don't fuck with nobody. I really am by myself all the time. I stay to myself all the time because of the abuse that I've endured. I don't want to be around people because of the abuse that the family that I was with put me through. So I'm never around people. I never start shit with people. But these people want to make it seem like, I'm always having some type of problem on the internet, or I'm always having some type of beef with somebody. But I'm not, never, because I'm always by myself. This is old beef that they want to try to pull up. And the beef is with the child. Like, you get what I'm saying? The beef is with Alicia Smiley. The beef is with this child because she's speaking up on what was done to her. That's what the beef is with. Even these family members that were with me, just like I'm the healer to you all, and I give you all the messages, that's what I was there to do for them. That's what I was there to do for them. Even this family, I was always there to speak positive words to them, even though they told me I was ugly my whole entire life, and they abused me, and they molested me, and they raped me. I was always there to speak positivity to them. I was always there to heal them when they were sick. I was always there to take the negative energy off of them and transmute it. I was always there to do those things for them, and they had me underneath their control. They had me there for that purpose. That's why you're in your situation, chosen one. With y'all families, y'all are the healer. Y'all are the beacon of light. And when you remove that energy, people don't know how to deal with that shit. When you remove that energy from them and they no longer have access to your healing energy, you're not going to be the scapegoat. They're not going to be able to lay down the generational curses onto you. And it makes sense too. They'll go take a kid and put all the fucking generational curses on that kid versus someone who's actually in their bloodline, someone who's actually supposed to be taking on that energy for them. I'm crying, y'all, because, like I said, it's the little girl in me that's crying. This is not the adult me that's crying. This is the little girl in me that's crying, because y'all have no idea what these people did to me. Y'all don't know what they did to me. And I'm going to tell y'all will know, because I'm not going to let them stop me from telling the truth about what was done to Alicia Smiley and what they did to me. I'm not going to stop telling the truth about it. I have no reason to lie about it. This right here, what you see, is real. This is real. Ain't no fake shit about this right here. Ain't no fake shit about nothing. I'm not crying because of what they said to me yesterday. I'm crying because this shit was done to me as a child. That's why I'm crying. I'm crying because this is the same thing that they did to me my whole entire life. Okay? My whole entire life. They had no reason to do these things to me. But I was taken and I was placed in this family as their scapegoat. And they're trying not to let me get away. They're like, nah, bitch, you finna take all this shit. We abuse kids. Let's throw that abuse on you. Let's try to get you on camera abusing a kid. Let's try to get you on camera doing that shit. And I know they're going to see me on here crying, and I don't want them to think for 1 second that this is a weakness, because, bitch, Omega will pop right the fuck back in, bitch, and we can go woe for woe. It ain't nothing. Omega will pop right back in. But that child that has been pushed back inside of my soul for years, and I've had to shield her with the toughness. That's why they'll call me a transgender and shit like that, because they know I'm more in a masculine energy. I'm in a masculine energy because I've had to protect myself. I did not have anybody to protect me my whole entire life. That's why I have more of a masculine energy, because there was nobody to protect me from these people. And there's still nobody to protect me from these people. I got to protect myself. I have to have my spirits come and protect me from these people, because they're still trying to do it to me. They're still trying to abuse me, and y'all watching it. So that's where the tears are coming from. I don't ever want y'all, my ops, because I know y'all watch. I don't ever want y'all to think y'all got me, because you didn't get me, bitch. This is the little girl that couldn't be a little girl coming out. This is the little girl that had to always fight for herself coming out. That's what these tears are. And I'm tired. I deserve to be protected. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be all of those things. But it's this family that doesn't want me to get those things. They don't want me to see the beauty in me. They don't want y'all to see the beauty in me. That's what they try to destroy. That's what they did to this little girl. They tried to destroy her inner beauty. It didn't work. And they're still trying to this day. And it ain't gonna work. But yeah, I'll cry. I don't give a fuck. I will cry about this shit because it's me. I went through it. And every time I called out for help and I reached out for help, they made it so nobody would believe me. And that's what they're trying to do now. Make it so y'all don't believe shit I say. It's the same thing. Even when I was a child. I've been telling motherfuckers I did not feel like that was my family. I've been telling motherfuckers that shit. And y'all know that they will do this. Y'all know that they will do this. Because even when I took a DNA test and found out I was 100% that bitch, okay? But anyways, even when I took a DNA test to prove that I did not belong to this family, they contacted the family of Alicia Smiley. So that they wouldn't believe me either. Tell me I'm lying, y'all. Tell me I'm lying. These people go far, far. They go far, far to make sure that you do not reach your fullest potential. I already went and posted online that my DNA results said that I'm not related to these people. And Ray Ray went and was like, yeah, this is my sister. She lied to those people. They even will try to get the people that need to be on my side not to believe me. Do you see the tactics that they go through? This shit deep, deep. And they're not going to stop. So since they're not going to stop, I'm not going to stop either. I'm not going to stop either. I'm the main fucking player. I'm the MVP in this bitch. If they can get me to stop, then they win. Y'all see it? If they can get me to quit talking about Alicia Smiley, then they win. These are people who have positions in the community. I already told y'all that. They do not want to lose those positions. They do not want to lose their prestige. They do not want to go to jail, especially since they are the jailers. They're the police themselves. So y'all have to think about this little girl, right? Who was taken by police and could not get any help from the police and still can't get any help from the police. What is this little girl supposed to do? Other than fight for herself, what is she supposed to do? You go to the police, your family is the police. The people that took you are the police. And all these police officers work together. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. They all work together. So who is going to fight for the little girl? They know I have to do this by myself, which is why they're focused on pulling me down, bringing me down. Because they know that this is a battle that I'm really going to have to fight by myself. I can't get the government and shit to fucking help me. Y'all have to do that shit. Or a tribe is going to have to come together and do it. And if they can get tribe to not believe me, then I don't have nobody. And I'm going to have to fight by myself. All I got is God and I got my spirits. But I'm already feeling like I'm doing it. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I already feel like I'm doing it. Y'all seen the effort that that family went through just to even get to Alicia Smiley's family to tell them, oh, don't believe her? Don't believe her? Look at my fucking facial features. Look at my earlobes. Look at my fucking forehead. But y'all still believe the kidnappers. I'm talking to the family now. Y'all still believe the kidnappers. And I told the family that the kidnappers are the police. So it's the police doing this shit to me. In the comment section. It's them. Which is the family. And I do cry because it's hurtful. Because I'm still this innocent little child. Y'all have to remember they kidnapped me when I was 3. So everything that I went through and everything that I'm going through is because they're selfish and they don't want me to live. So they did something to me and now my whole life has been ruined because they don't want to get in trouble. Y'all understand that? My children's lives have been ruined because they don't want to get in trouble. That's what this is about. They don't want to get in trouble. So my life has to be ruined. I don't get a relationship with my real family because they don't want to get in trouble. They're very selfish. I'm still that little girl. And this is what I get. They don't want me to have nothing in life. They put forth the effort. They put forth real effort to make sure that I have nothing. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Y'all have seen it. Y'all have watched this channel. Y'all have seen me build from the bottom to have them come in and destroy it all. Y'all have seen me do all this fucking work to try to free myself from this situation. And then you will see them running right behind me, trying to stop it and discredit me, right? I can't make this shit up. When I tell y'all this is the hardest battle that I've ever had to fight in my entire life, it is. It is. And this is not no clout chasing. Who in their right mind? Who in their right mind would do this for clout? Y'all tell me who in their right mind is going to make this shit up? Get rid of their whole entire family. Even have to leave their children. And I love my kids. Y'all already know I love my kids. But I have to leave my kids behind to fight this fight. Who is going to do all that? For no reason. Who is going to do it for clout? That's what I need to know. Who's going to do this shit for clout? Who's going to lie about this shit? Now, if I didn't look like Alicia Smalley, I didn't have the features, my kids didn't look like her, then you can say I'm crazy. You can say I'm wrong. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But when the shit is matching the evidence, if my auntie didn't match the fucking composite sketch of somebody who was wanted for kidnapping, who's making this shit up? For clout, I want to know. Y'all write in the comment section and tell me, do y'all think that I would do this for clout? Do y'all really think that this is a battle that I would want to put on myself to have to fight? I just want to be happy. And I've never been happy. And I've told y'all that shit because all they fucking did was abuse me as a child. That's all they did. So I've never been happy. Every time I got an ounce of happiness, they came and they stole it. Just like they tried to do yesterday. Okay? What did you call the security for, Rylan? I'll curse you out too. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna be honest. I will curse you out too. So I hope that you're being positive in my comment section. Okay? I don't mind showing people or showing the world how I feel about what has happened to me. Because I'm not lying. I don't hurt people. I don't like negative energy. I'm a nice person. I stick to myself. And I'm tired, y'all. I'm just tired because of what am I going to do? What am I going to do, y'all, other than keep fighting? They want to tear me down from every little fucking piece of everything that I have and everything that I built. Also, they don't get in trouble. That's so selfish. That is so selfish. That you wouldn't allow this little girl to experience freedom because you hurt her. That is the most selfish shit that I could ever fucking think of in my life. Like, how could you do that to somebody? But I'm the evil one. I'm the evil one though, right? Y'all, I'm the one who's evil. I'm the one who's the devil worshiper, right? All of that. And then also the Christian things too. They did that to me too. The Bible says they beat me with the goddamn Bible. I know the motherfucking Bible back to front. Why do you think I'm so good at arguing that motherfucker? Because they beat me with that bitch. They drilled that fucking indoctrination into my head. That's why can't nobody fuck with me when it comes to scriptures, when it comes to spiritual things. Because they beat me with that shit. What the fuck you mean? How I got the way that I got? If they want to take any credit for me spiritually being the way that I am, it's because of the abuse that I endured. That's why I am this bad motherfucker in the spirit realm. That's why I am powerful. It's because of what they put me through in this. It's because of the abuse. My powers got activated through the abuse, through the sexual molestation, through the beatings. What the fuck? Through them ripping me from my real family. I've been holding this shit in, and I hold it in, y'all. I hold it in. So this is why you guys get the tears today. Because I'm still this little girl trying to find my way home, trying to find my way back to my family. I already know them, but I know that I don't want them because they're so easily manipulated and so easily swayed that they would even turn their back against them. And one thing that I want to say too, because that why y'all all in my comment section like you devil and this and this and all this other shit, I'm going to say this about Jesus. Nobody acknowledged that he was Jesus until after you motherfuckers murdered him. Nobody acknowledged that was really the Christ-like energy until after the damage was already done. What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all doing this shit all over again is what y'all are doing. You're doing it all over again. Nobody wanted to admit it that was the Christ-like energy until the motherfucker was on the cross and dead. And now it's, oh, we worship Jesus. Oh, we follow Jesus. But you killed him. You killed him. What the fuck? This is why I don't fuck with humans. If the Bible taught me anything, it was to not fuck with these goddamn humans. They will kill you and then act as if they worshiped you the whole time. That's what they will do. They will string your ass up on a cross and then speak of your glory. Do you understand that? I don't know what to tell you if you're a Christian. If that's what works for you, that's what works for you. But I am not a Christian. Okay? I am not a Christian. And I don't really think half of y'all that say y'all are Christians know y'all are not Christians either. Because Jesus did all this shit that would put him in the category of a witchcraft teacher. Fucking turning water into wine. Okay? Walking on water. Healing the sick. Telling the lame to walk. Curing the blind. Making the blind man see. That's the same shit that y'all would say is witchcraft today. That is the same exact shit that y'all would say is witchcraft today. So how is it that y'all are worshiping the same man y'all killed? This is why I don't do humans and I don't do Christianity. All of that shit is a lie. All of that shit is a lie. They worshiping the same motherfuckers that claim that they are Christians are the same people that killed him. I don't give a fuck. It's the same people that killed him. And now they're walking around like, yes, Jesus, 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 but you murdered him because he did miracles. Because he used the power within him. What the fuck? Jesus don't even fuck with y'all. How about that? How about that? Jesus don't fuck with y'all. That shit pisses me off. Somebody still want to love you, though. I did get four cards out before I start crying. But even though you've been through all this shit, the positive note is that somebody really wants to come in fast and love you. Somebody wants to come in fast and they want to love you. And if you're still capable of loving, then you should love them, period. You should take that love and you should, like, hold on to that shit and cherish that shit. If you're not too fucked up, I'm not too fucked up. I am hurt, though. I am hurt, though. And I just want the family that took me to know this. It would have been way easier to keep me underneath your MK Ultra mind control with love. All right? If I would have felt like y'all love me If I would have felt like y'all were really my family the whole entire time and y'all didn't do shit like y'all did to me yesterday as a child, then I probably would have stayed with y'all. But why they was, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you a transgender. That's exactly, that I told y'all before that video even happened. I've made videos about this before. That is exactly how they used to do me as a child. I'm talking about a little girl in elementary school. That is how they did me as a child. How they did me yesterday. So, of course, when the first opportunity I get to get the fuck away from you, that's what I took because I never felt the love there. It just is what it is. I don't know if y'all gonna get a good message out of this, but I'm just saying it is what it is. And I'm telling my story because they got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. I can't make shit up about my facial features, my ears, and shit. I can't make none of that shit up. Yeah, there's definitely a mother figure behind this shit. Okay? Somebody that's in chaotic energy that definitely stabbed you in your back. And I do believe that. My mother did that to me. Like the person who raised me as my mother, she did that to me. She took me from my real parents. This person here does not want you to have love. They're very disorganized. They're very chaotic energy. They don't want you to have the love, okay? They misuse their power. They misuse their creativity. Okay? That's what they do. And I don't give a fuck, like I said. I'm human. I cry. But it makes me feel like I can't cry or show how I feel on camera or whatever. Because then they'll say, oh, look at you. We made you cry. Oh, like that's what they do. That's what they do. If I show any emotion, and this is why I have to have masculine energy. If I show any emotion towards anything, they come back and then they attack me for having emotion against it. You get what I'm saying? I can't be a human. I can't do that. But there is a mother figure that doesn't want you to have happiness and doesn't want you to have love. But I feel like you're going to get this love. You're going to get this happiness. You just need to keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody. When you get it, you got to keep it to yourself. Because they're really going to keep trying to destroy you with everything that they have in them to do so. And I don't care. I am fucking human too, or partially human, whatever. So I do cry. Man, this shit hurt. I'm going to get into the oracle. I'm going to do a little bit of this and then I'm going to get up out of here. This shit do hurt. Why can't I just live? Why can't I just live my life? Okay, you did something wrong. You got caught. Let me go and let me live my life. Or you could just take accountability. But they're not going to take accountability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep pushing forward. And the divine infinite all is going to force the hand of accountability on your ass. And it just is what it is, okay? I'm sorry. I really don't care about your animal, okay? I don't care about your goddamn animal, okay? Here they come. See, that's what I said. As soon as I said, and this is how I want y'all to know what's really happening. As soon as I said that I cannot show any emotion, here they come. Here they come. Hi, my bunny just died. That's the trolls, right? Here they go in the conversation. All right. And then here we go. We all cry. We should know. Samurai, don't fucking do that. Samurai just retracted this message because I was just about to read that ignorant ass message, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. If I show any emotion to anything, they're like, okay, y'all, she crying. Right on time. Now tell me I'm making this shit up. Tell me I'm lying. Go right to the comment section right on time because I showed this much emotion. Because I showed this much emotion. If you found this channel through shorts, please go back and look at the Alicia Smiley story, please. Please. I'm begging you, okay? But I want y'all to understand that, okay? That is what they do. As soon as I show, they prove my point, and they do it every time. This is what makes me laugh. See that? They make me cry. They make me laugh. Okay? Because this is what makes me laugh. I be on point when I say what the fuck I'm saying. When I say what the fuck I'm saying, I said, as soon as I show any type of emotion, then there they go in the comment section, and then they retract the message. Because somebody just said some ignorant shit because I showed emotion, and I was just about to read it, and then they read up and remove that motherfucking message. Okay? I'm going to get some of this. Spirit number 111. So we manifesting. Okay. Blue jays. This is a symbol of elevation of the spirit and the flight of the soul to higher spheres. Boldness, clever ways, and a playful spirit. The positive trickster spirit, outsmarting all foes with sharp and wit, which is what the fuck I do. Okay. Master of manipulation. With great power comes with great responsibility. And I want y'all to understand this too. This mission the divine has put me on as this mission child, this is some hard shit. This is some hard shit. The greater your mission is, the more adversity you're going to have to face, and you're going to have to go through it, and you're going to have to push through that shit. And you're not going to be able to give up. So when the calling is high on your life, these are the things that you have to look forward to being a chosen person. This is not some shit. This is not a fad. This is not some shit that you want to just hop into. Oh, I'm spiritual now. I'm into spirituality. The real chosen ones, when you go through your shit, it look like this. When you're really chosen and you go through your shit, it look like this. It don't look beautiful. It doesn't look like namaste. It doesn't look like love and light. It's the more of a mission that you have on your divine life and your divine calling, the harder this shit is going to be for you, okay? So if you want to be chosen and you think this shit is foreign, just put your bootstraps on, because you got a long road ahead of you and this shit is not easy. Anyways, with great power comes great responsibility. A powerful teacher, sharpening your intuition, using your talents and your skills to your fullest potential. A deeper connection with the world around you. You are inspiration to others. You exhibit aspiration and the strength of character, loyalty, and the ability to adapt in any situation. Period, point blank. Let's keep going. The law of innocence. Most of the shit that you went through, you was completely innocent going through. And something similar along the lines of that came out yesterday. That you are innocent and you haven't done anything wrong. And most of the shit that you're dealing with is because of who you are and the calling that you have on your life. Okay? Near-death experiences. The oracle is really like making me cry. The higher the calling on your life, the more near-death experiences you are going to have, because they're going to try to take you out of here. They're going to try their hardest to take you out. And if they cannot take you out, they're going to try their hardest to destroy your character. They're going to attack your integrity. They're going to attack your character. They're going to do everything that they can to try and hurt you. Period, point blank. Everybody knows that you're innocent. Everybody knows what these people are trying to do to you. All right? They know. They say they love you, but they really hate you. This is the family. They say they love you, but they really hate you. This is why they hate you, because you have this Christ-like energy. You have the DNA that aligns with royalty, and they don't have that. And they hate you because you have it. They want to kill you because you have it. They want to discredit you because you have it. The same thing they did to Jesus is the same thing they're going to try to do to you. And this is why I'm not a Christian. And that is, in fact, why Jesus wasn't a Christian either. And that is, in fact, why most people that claim to be followers of Christ do not even know him. They do not even know him. Okay? Respect us. Ashe spirits, ancestors, angels, and God's chosen ones. Divine ones that have been through this, that have already went before me and been down this road. This is what this is about. You're going to get respect. You're going to get it. You're going to have to earn the shit, but you're going to get the shit. Period, point blank. They're going to respect you. Trust God while you're dealing with this. And that's another reason why they're going to hate you. This is why they hated Jesus, and they were trying to label Jesus. They kept asking Jesus what he was or who he was, and he kept saying, I am that I am. He kept saying, I am that I am, because he trusted the God that was within him. He didn't just say, I am God, because he knew by saying, I am God would have gotten him strung up on a tree quicker than him just saying, I'm Jesus. Period, point blank. The correctional facility is out here. So people are going to get locked up behind your story. And this is another reason why They're going to try to discredit you. They're going to try to lock you up. They're going to try to make you look crazy. They're going to try to make something seem as if it's wrong with you. Okay? But there's nothing really wrong with you. But this is what this is about. Okay? These deep, dark secrets being exposed. That you expose. Okay? So, of course, they're going to need to discredit you. They're going to need to attack you. They're going to need to make it seem like there's something wrong with you. Okay? Because you expose deep, dark secrets about people. And they don't like it. Okay? Somebody's last name can be Jackson. Their first name can be Jackson or whatever. Something is lucid. Something seems real, but it's not. Something seems real, but it's not. Get your popcorn. Because it's finna be World War III. Off in these spiritual streets, okay? I don't mind motherfuckers watching me. I don't mind it. I do mind being disrespected, though. I do mind that shit. But I don't mind motherfuckers watching me. I guess it's hereditary, baby. Why you playing with my heart? I love Jid. Jid is like my favorite rapper alive. I swear to God. He's like my favorite rapper. Like my best rapper. But I do feel like that's Michael Jackson. But that will be a whole nother video on why I will have to explain that that's Michael Jackson. But they do have a lot of features. I'm just saying, okay? But anyways, something runs in the family, and we were just talking about them basically kidnapping the child so that they can take on the family burdens, even though you're not a part of their bloodline and you don't deserve to be treated that way. And if you think about this too, Jesus didn't belong to Joseph's family. Jesus did not have a family. He was like an orphan. He was like me. That's what Jesus was like, an orphan. All right, look, the foster care program. I can't make it up. Like an orphan. That's what Jesus was like. Let's keep going. Controlled by demonic forces. And that's what these people are in my comment section, these ops. Okay? They're controlled by demonic forces. And that's why they do what they do to me. And I don't care. Okay? All right, spiritual investigation is out here, so something is definitely being spiritually investigated. That's what I do. I spiritually investigate shit, and that's basically what happened yesterday when I sat and I talked with Papa Legba. I knew immediately that it was this family because I'm sitting here like, okay, I really do be by myself. I really don't mess with people because I already know that trouble just has this way of being magnetized towards me, even though I keep to myself, which was the same thing with Jesus. Trouble just seemed to find his ass. It wasn't like he was doing shit wrong. It just seemed to find his ass. So when you know that that happens to you because you're a chosen one, you have these negative energies that are automatically attached to you, you tend to stay to yourself because you don't want that type of energy around you. So you will gravitate towards being by yourself and not fucking with people because you already know that it's going to be some shit because somebody's going to see your light. Somebody's going to get jealous of your light. Somebody's going to notice that you're different and they're going to try to attack that difference that's in you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you about to be overtaken by blessings, and that's how I feel. That's why I don't never give up because I already know that I'm blessed upon blessed, even though I've been through a lot of things and I've been abused for a majority of my life, all of my childhood and half of my adulthood. The abuse does not stop until you make it stop. If y'all wondering why I be so hard when it comes to like ops and shit on my page, is because I realized by sitting down and taking it, it doesn't do anything. It makes them abuse you more. You have to toughen up and curse a motherfucker out and do that shit. You have to react in those manners because if you don't, they're going to continue to bully you. They're going to continue to beat up on you and abuse you. That's what they do. Epic battle. That's what I'm fighting. This battle right here. And I'm a child still in my inner. Like, you get what I'm saying? Inside of me is that child that just wants to be healed, that just wants to be free, that just wants to be a part of the family that they belong to. But the adult me knows that I have to protect that child me. And I can't even allow her to be around her family because they so quickly went with the enemy. They so quickly went to believing the people who hurt the child. Looking for suggestions. Maybe somebody don't know what to do and they're looking for suggestions. It's not me. I'm crying, but I ain't looking for no suggestions. I know what to do. I know what to do. I just keep pushing forward. I just keep fighting. And if I have to fight to the death, then I will fight to the death. It is just that simple. If I have to do that, then that's what's going to be done. It's just that simple. I already know what I have to do, so I'm not looking for suggestions. Maybe these ops is looking for suggestions because I mask off their ass and I know who they are in this comment section. But I'm going to tell you this. Alicia Smiley is the strongest motherfucker I know. I'm going to say that shit. This shit's so motherfucking hard. It is. The final chapter, it's almost over though. This shit is almost over though. And I'm gonna fight. I don't give a fuck. And I want the family members to know, with tears in my eyes, I'm gonna fight to the end of the shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight to the end of the shit. I don't care. That's what's happening. I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm never gonna give up. I don't give a fuck if you see me crying or not. I'm never gonna give up on me. Everybody else then gave up on me. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I feel like that their tactics have been slowed down because you're too smart for them, and you do call them out on all they bullshit when they doing it. And it is karmic family members involved, and there's a karmic brother out here, okay? Yeah, somebody trying to run away from this shit because they already know, okay? They already know. Nature could be taking this shit up with them too. Like the whole universe could be taking it up with them as well, because I see attacked by animals out here as well. So even if you don't see what God is doing to these people that are attacking you, that are trying to hurt you behind the scenes, the universe is taking care of them. These motherfuckers is getting hit by cars. They're getting in car accidents. They're getting attacked by animals. All that shit. The community is not dealing with them because they are being exposed. Whether you see the exposure or not, they are being exposed. Okay? These people is hardcore criminals. Nobody got to lie about that shit either. And the reason why they're hardcore criminals is because they're hiding behind a badge. They're hiding behind a secret society. Because truth be told, that's what that shit is. That's what the fuck that shit is. It's a secret society. Period. All right? Exclusive. Like I said, I can't make it up. Exclusive. It's a secret society. They do hurt people. They hurt people. They destroy people's lives. And if you speak up about it or speak up against it, then that's what they'll do. They'll try to kill you. They'll try to discredit you. If they can't kill you, they're going to try to discredit you. And if they can't discredit you, what they'll try to do is make you lose everything that you have. They'll try to take everything that's physical around you. But the thing about being chosen is they can't take your soul. They can't take your ashe. They cannot take your relationship with the divine infinite all. They can't take those type of things from you. All right? A lasting effect. So whatever your situation is going to have a lasting effect on the universe, the world, and everything else. I was actually watching Low-Key last night. I wasn't even sad last night. It's just coming now because I'm probably live or whatever. And I don't mind. Like I said, I don't front. When I feel some way or whatever, I'm going to show you how I feel. I don't give a fuck. I was watching Low-Key. And they were talking about the sacred timeline and how people be causing certain things that happen, right? Or placing people on the wrong timelines, so then they get so far off of the timeline that it distorts history or distorts things that are actually supposed to be happening in your life. That is exactly what they did with Alicia Smiley. They put her on the wrong timeline in the hopes that it would derail her and get off track. She would never get on the right timeline that she was supposed to be on. And somehow I'm still on this motherfucking right ass timeline. It was just a detour. Period, point blank. So that movie, I mean, that series Low-Key definitely has something to do with it, because it's about putting you on the wrong timeline. If you took me and you put me with a family that did not belong to me, and I'm royalty, and this family does come from wealth, right? The family they took me from, I still got my own wealth, so y'all don't got to worry about me wanting to be a part of y'all family for money. I got my own shit, all right? But I told y'all that when I first talked to y'all that I had my own shit. But the whole fucking point is that family came from wealth, right? And then they put me with this family that wanted to be. So Alicia Smiley family is the Joneses, all right? Then they put me with the family that wants to keep up with the Joneses. You get what I'm saying? That does put you off of a timeline, like when they take a wealthy child and they take her and put her in poverty. Like me. They took me and they put me in poverty when I already had money. I was born into the shit. And they took me and they put me in poverty in the hopes that it would take me off of this blessed timeline, turn me into a whore, turn me into a crackhead, turn me into somebody who's in the streets. And then that's something else too. From the movie They Clone Tyrone, right? Notice the prostitute chick, right? Notice the prostitute chick that they had put into sex trafficking and all that other shit. Notice that was the child that was on a missing child flyer, and they cloned Tyrone. Notice the prostitute chick that was hanging out with Jamie Foxx and the dude that was actually Tyrone, right? Notice that was the chick that was on the missing child flyer. And also notice this. Notice this. She was right there hoeing on that corner where her missing child flyer was, and she didn't even recognize herself. She was right there hoeing on that corner where her missing child flyer was, and she did not even recognize herself. She was looking at that flyer of herself on a missing child flyer every day out there hoeing, and she didn't even recognize herself. They put the shit right in your face in movies. First responders are out here, so somebody may need an ambulance or some shit. I definitely sent my motherfucking spirits, okay? Look, pay friends and family. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. That's why I cut off. That's why I decided I didn't want no friends. Because once I got older, all the friends that I had became involved in this Alicia Smiley situation. Once these people knew that I had inheritances, I had money on my head and all that other shit, even the friends that I grew up with decided that they were going to join forces all for money to get me off, and took out life insurance policies and all this other shit too. And then also notice that there was a lot of reward money for that missing child flyer on They Cloned Tyrone. What's this calling? The movie is They Cloned Tyrone. Okay, so in the movie They Cloned Tyrone, the missing child, which is the same thing that I've been saying, the missing child had been sex trafficked, which is what they tried to do to Alicia Smiley. And they put her on the corner right there with her missing child flyer, and she never even noticed herself on the missing child flyer. So the main female, and then notice also the girl that I'm talking about on They Cloned Tyrone, that was on the missing child flyer, that didn't notice herself, she was also hella intelligent. She was able to figure out shit in They Cloned Tyrone and how they was doing whatever they was doing, but she never, at the end of the movie, she never seen that was her on that missing child flyer. In the life that she was living, she never even recognized herself. They MK Ultra'd her ass. She never even recognized herself as that child on that flyer. We're gonna get a few more. Look, oh, I can't make this shit up. But y'all be trying to say that I'm not psychic and that I have fucking problems and shit. Nah, bitch. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right? I just brought up the movie They Cloned Tyrone off the top of my fucking dome, and then here's the oracle, which y'all seen was already in my hand. Okay? Clone, and then confused about who she is. She didn't know who she was. That's the same thing they tried to do to me. Kidnap me, sex traffic me, so that I would not know who I was. And now that I found out, it puts a lot of people in major situations in danger of going to jail, correctional facilities, okay? And losing everything that they have. I'm going to take these two out, and then I'm going to get off of here and go smoke. I probably should have smoked first. I probably would have been crying on this motherfucker if I would have went and go smoke first. But something was like, no, go live. But I usually, every morning, get up, I'll go smoke me a little smoke, you know what I'm saying? Little greenery. And then I smoke my cigarette and I'll go get me some coffee and shit like that. But something was like, no, don't do it. As soon as I got up, they was like, just go live. But I usually like prep myself before I get on the live or whatever. But probably while I was, what is that I just seen? What the fuck did I just see? Look, oh, that's what I seen. That is what I seen. Karmic family. I can't make the shit up. I was just flipping through it and that's what I seen. That's why I'm like, let me go back and look at what the fuck I just seen. Karmic family. Clone. Karmic family. And there's proof of them trying to clone me too. Because I put everything online. There's proof of them trying to clone me too with the girl, Leah, that was trying to fight me for no reason so she could murder me, so she could stab me up, and then I die. So I would be the missing child on the flyer who never discovered themselves missing, right? And then I would have died without knowing who I am. In the case of Alicia Smiley, would have never, ever been solved because they tried to murder me. And it said multiple near-death experiences. I'm not playing when I tell y'all I've been through all that shit already. I've been through that shit already. Okay, look, over jealousy of who you are. And I'm going to tell you something. They was really jealous of my mother. And that's why they took her baby. They wanted to hurt her. She's a starseed. They wanted to break her down. They wanted to make her feel as if she was crazy and she was losing her mind. So they took her baby. And then you know what they did? They tried to do the same thing to her baby that they did to her. Because remember, I did post a video about them trying to kidnap my kids. They were trying to make me lose my mind through one of my kids getting kidnapped. I made videos about that shit too. It's all documented. But anyways, going down and they know it. And that's why they have to attack me online. Because they are going down and they know it. They have to attack me because they know that they're going down. And this is their last-ditch efforts or attempts to try to break me down and hurt me to get me to stop. I might shed a tear, but I'll never give up. I'll never give up. And I just want y'all to know that shit, trolls. I will never give up. Okay? Yeah, don't pray for me. Didn't that motherfucker say he was gonna pray for me yesterday? And I told that motherfucker, no, don't pray for me, bitch. Because y'all been praying on me. Y'all have not been praying for me. Y'all have been praying on me. Y'all are not praying that I live a blessed and happy life. Because me living a blessed and happy life means y'all have to go to the penitentiary. That means y'all have to lose y'all homes. That means the community has to see what y'all have done. So don't pray for me when you was praying on me, bitch. Okay? I'm definitely moving quickly to results. We'll be moving quickly to results. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Worldwide talk, so the world is going to know about this. I don't give a fuck. The world is going to know about the situation. Okay? Overdoing control. That's a control tactic. Those people coming on my live and telling me I'm ugly, talking about you look like this, you look like that, and you built like I'm not even built like that. I actually have a really pretty shape, actually. So, but that's how they used to talk to me when I was younger. You're built like a school desk. No, I'm not. I'm actually built like this, bitch. And y'all seen that on camera. Y'all seen I'm built like that. You get what I'm saying? But they'll tell you and say stuff like that to me. Even as a child, you're built like this. Look at your body. You're built like this. That is a control tactic to try to get me back underneath their control. Because that's what they used to do to me when I was younger. They used to tell me how ugly I was. The little girl was never ugly. Little girl was never ugly. She still ain't ugly. She looked like me. Okay? Timeline jumper. And remember I said something about Loki that I was watching last night. I was watching Loki last night. All right? And it was talking about them distorting timelines and placing people on the wrong timelines and how that affects the sacred timeline. And the sacred timeline is what the divine has set in order. Okay? And that's what has to happen now. Now the spirit has to put me on my correct timeline. And if they kill you, right? If they kill you, that's what they call as a reset. That's why they try so hard to kill me, right? Because if they kill me, I would still be Alicia Smiley, but I would have been reset, which means my soul would have had to go right back through the reincarnation cycle, therefore allowing them to live this existence out without ever having to take accountability for what they have done. Okay? So that's why they tried to murder me. They were trying to reset my soul. Okay, so if they try to murder me, then what they have done will never come to the light, and they will not have to take accountability in this lifetime. That what would happen is if they murdered me, then they would live their life out, right, until they die this lifetime or whatever happened to them, right? They would live their life out. And then next lifetime, we'll reincarnate again and do it all the fuck over again. Everybody down to Alicia Smiley, mama, sister, but everybody would have had to do it all over again until the correct timeline played out. And this is why they were unable to kill me, because they've been doing this shit for years. I mean, centuries. Okay, millennials. They've been doing this shit to me. And they just keep murdering me, murdering me, murdering me, murdering me, murdering me. And this time, they were unable to do so. Because I caught the fuck on. That's where the deja vu and all that shit came from. That's where it comes from. You've already been in a situation. You've already been in a predicament before, but then you have deja vu. And that's how I also survived. Because I would get those feelings like, hold up. I done been through this shit before. Just like with that preacher trying to pop up at my door to assassinate me and shit like that. I immediately turned on the live and turned on the camera because I've been through it before. I felt it. I knew that it was something I already lived before. Okay? Look, not making it easy for you. Now tell me that they're making this shit easy for me. Tell me the Oracle is lying about this. You're actively watching them put forth effort to destroy even the way that I feel about myself. Okay? You're watching them do that. They're trying not to make anything easy for me. And one must ponder Okay? One must ponder, what is it that they keep trying so hard to shut her up for? One must ponder that, okay? You must think to yourself, God damn, all she really trying to do is read cards. So what? Like, so what? Who is she hurting? Who is she hurting by telling her truth? What is she doing? Like, I'm not out here trying to promote violence. I'm not out here trying to, do anything negative. All this little girl is on here doing is saying, look, they hurt me. And they want y'all so much to ignore that fact and make me look bad. They don't want me to say that I'm Alicia Smiley. They don't want me to say that they're the ones that took me. They don't want me to say that they hurt me and they did these things to me. So what do? They trying to not make it easy for me. That's what they're doing. Okay? And Artuka is out here, but I do feel like this has something to do with Beyond the Ice Wall. Like I said, something from our beings from other worlds or whatever, because that was something as well, too, that the spirits were bringing to my attention. Okay? Yeah, a lot of good and clean energy is going to be coming in towards you. Period, point blank. Yeah. Anita Baker, Sweet Love is out here. I do feel like somebody is in love with you. They do want to be with you. And I feel like it would behoove you to take the love offer. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not just any love offer. Your spirit team will tell you exactly who the person is supposed to be or who, you're supposed to be. But I feel like it will behoove you to take the love offer, because to see you single is what they like. They like to see you when you don't have anybody. They like to see you by yourself. They like to see you without a support system, because they feel like if they see you without it, then it's going to be easier to attack you. They feel like their strength in numbers, like if they have more of them and it's just you and you have not a support system, you have nobody behind you, you're easier to take down. That's why they always try to attack my Truth Gang. They don't like that I've built Truth Gang, and this is another reason why they come into the comment section and they want you all to have a distorted view of me, okay? Or listen to what they're typing in the comment section. They want you all to have these distorted views because they need you all to not support me so that they can take me down. Doesn't it make sense? They need you all to not support me so that they can take me down. They don't want you to see my beauty. They don't want you to see my spiritual gifts. They don't want you to see that shit. They need y'all to not be supportive of me, because it makes it easier for them to move in and then put me back underneath their mind control. But I don't give a fuck if every last one of y'all left today. I would never go back to them. I would never go back to them. Y'all would see me reset my motherfucking self before I allowed anyone from that family in my life. I will reset my motherfucking self. All right, spirit tapping out. We're going to have to do it again. Game over. Before I went back into that situation. So it would never work anyways, even if they were able to sway Truth Gang against me. I built this house, though, so I don't see how the fuck that shit is possible. But even if they were able to sway Truth Gang against me, I would never go underneath their control ever again. Ever again. None of those people from that family will ever, ever, ever be able to have access to me. I will reset my own motherfucking game before I allow them to have control over me. And that's dead ass serious, okay? What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah, moving forward. That's what we're going to continue to do. All right? Black Lives Matter. Do they really, though? Do they really, though? Because I've had to fight this fight all by myself. I ain't seen not a damn motherfucking protesting. Who sent the video to Dr. Umar Johnson? Who sent my video to Rashad Ritchie? Who? Nobody, right? So do Black Lives really matter? Right? Do Black Lives really matter? Because you got this woman here that's telling y'all online for damn near a year now, because December 5th is coming up. That's the day I found myself on a missing child flyer. For damn near a year now, with physical evidence that I'm Alicia Smiley. And that I was kidnapped. I was molested. I was raped. I was abused. My marriages were arranged. Do Black lives really matter? That's what I want to know, because I'm starting to feel like they don't. Who pushed this Alicia Smiley story other than Alicia Smiley? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Who pushing the story? Who has contacted the major news outlets and all that shit? Who? All those girls that came, as soon as they said they came up missing, they got news stories, right? They got to get on the news and say, oh, I think I'm this kid and da-da-da-da, right? They got news stories, right? Where the fuck happened to mine? It's coming up on a year that I've had to fight myself. I want to know. Justice for Alicia Smiley. I mean, the hashtags, they work, they help. The hashtags, they help. But who has fought for Alicia Smiley? Ain't no motherfucking Black Lives Matter march for me. That's how I know y'all don't give a fuck about me. The family too. That's how I know they don't give a fuck about me. And it's just that simple. Discord is out here. So maybe there's a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos going on in a situation. Okay? Somebody may receive a handwritten letter that causes this confusion or whatever. You're rarely skilled, though. Maybe this is why you don't get the support, because you do have the skills to do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself. You've been doing it by yourself this whole fucking time. Even as a child, Alicia Smiley had to protect herself from adults. Okay? So maybe that's why. Okay? Period, point blank. Somebody's name is Earl. I don't know who Earl is, but somebody's name is Earl. Period, okay? Somebody's only sorry because they peeped your come up, and that shit fake as fuck, okay? So, like, it's a lot of people that are being fake, all right? It's just that simple. That shit fake as fuck. True emotions are out here. What y'all seeing from me today is true emotions. And I don't feel bad for crying or showing that true emotion because I'm hurt, shit. I've been hurt since I was a child. I've been hurt this whole fucking time. I've been hurt this whole fucking my whole life. I've been hurt. And nobody cared. And nobody still cares. I'm dead ass. Nobody still cares that this was done to me. And they put in more effort to try to discredit that I'm Alicia Smiley than trying to prove that I am. Yeah. Somebody could be having a huge breakdown. Because this is going to be proven no matter what. No matter what, it'll still be proven. It might take a while. I don't want to fight this battle. I don't want to go down this road, but I don't really have a choice. Because when something is your life mission, if you step off your path, you die. You get what I'm saying? If you step off your path, you die. You step out of protection. So, like, I really don't have a choice but to fight this Alicia Smiley battle because it's me. I don't have a choice. If I stop doing it, I'll die. Period. Which I be talking to my spirits about anyways. Because I be like, let me get this straight, right? If I step off my path, I step from underneath the protection, right? You die. But on the path, motherfuckers is trying to kill me. So it's like, either way it goes, you're still in threat of death. Either way it goes. Because off the path, when you step off your divine path, nothing but death awaits you because you don't have any protection. But when you're on your divine path, motherfuckers want to kill you. It's the truth. Yeah. Lions and wolves is out here. Lions and wolves. I'm a motherfucking lion, though. Okay? A knight in a shining ski mask. Somebody definitely has a divine counterpart. Somebody definitely is going to get the love of your life. And it might be through all of this. And maybe the love of your life knows you already and you don't know it. And maybe they watch you or whatever and you don't know it. If you're watching me, boo, this is what you got. This is what you get. This is how I am in real life. Okay? This is what you get. All right? Period, point blank. Graphics is out here. So something has to do with graphics. It could be the vision of something, okay? All right? I feel like these people they're heading towards some very hard lessons, all right? Yeah, because somebody has emotionally withdrawn from a situation. I'm emotionally withdrawn from my situations as well. I'm definitely numb to the abuse and numb to motherfucker calling me ugly and shit like that. I'm numb to that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But like I said, the tears and shit that come from this child that has just never been heard has always been abused their whole life. I've literally was taken to be a scapegoat. I was taken to carry the burdens of an entire family. That was the purpose of them taking me. That was the reason why they took me, to carry their burdens. And that's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. And I hate that. Death and reincarnation. So we were just talking about that as well. With that Loki situation and the timelines and shit like that. If they reset you or they can get you killed or they try to murder you or whatever, then you'll have to start all over. You have to reset. You'll just have to pick up where you left off, and they'll be reborn and shit too, or whatever. And you'll just be fighting the same battle over and over and over again for millennials until something changes. But the thing that changed about this timeline here is that Alicia Smiley did not die this time. I didn't die this time, and it's just that simple. And I'm not going to die. Okay? Yeah, we have the intentions exposed. We already know that the intentions have been exposed. Okay? It's been a long time coming. It definitely has. She said that sounds terrible. Child abusers need to be punished. Yeah, but instead of being punished, these child abusers just got on my live and tried to make it seem as if I abused children yesterday. That's what they did. And for those of you guys who did miss it, Muhammad came right back on the live. But that was an 8-year-old kid, right? He came back on the live this morning. But he's supposed to be an 8-year-old kid talking adult shit. That's what he came right back on the live. But those child abusers, instead, they project and they try to make it seem like everything that they have done, they do, that the child that they abuse is doing versus them doing it to the child. Okay? They do need to be punished, but they are police officers. So I don't really know. I don't know how this shit gonna work out. I feel like this shit needs to be heard by the Supreme Courts because I'm not gonna get a fair anything. I'm not gonna get a fair anything. Probably even at the federal level. Because I know these people and I know this family. They just made it impossible for, or they tried to make it impossible for me ever to receive any help. I was raised as my father being the sheriff of St. Louis City. How do you go to the police when you need help, when the people who are hurting you are the police? Who do you go to? You don't have anybody to go to. You go to God. That's who you go to. And that's how I feel like now. I still feel like I can't trust any of these police officers. I do feel like they're trying to tamper with my motherfucking DNA. And like I said, if they do that, then I need to be acknowledged for having exactly the same features as this missing child, but not being her. I need to be rewarded or whatever, or given a TV show or some shit for birthing children that also look like her and family members of this person that we've never met each other. And I'm not related to them, but I'm birthing kids. I look like her. My kids look like her. I'm birthing kids that look like the child and everything. And my kids look like their family members. So, I mean, that's quite a coincidence. It's a strange world we live in if that's the case. I even have, the small gap in the bottom of my teeth. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Spirit said boundaries up. Do go for the love situation. Put your boundaries up. Continue to fight for yourself because nobody else is going to do it. And remember that you are one with the divine infinite all, and the divine infinite all lives inside of you. I'm about to go smoke and have some coffee. I'm about to go smoke me some weed. I need to do that. And have me some coffees, and I will be back with some messages. Classes are starting this month. That was the rest of the oracle that we did not read. Classes are starting this month. I think that with the poll that I did do, because I did it on all my platforms, I did like the little voting where you guys can vote for the classes that you guys want to take. Spiritual self-defense was like tied with devotion of Santissima Muerte. I honestly really could feel, I could teach y'all spiritual self-defense. Because as many times as these motherfuckers then got their witch doctors, their village witch doctors on me, as many times as y'all have seen Facebook spiritualists attack me and I'm still alive and I come out even looking better than I did before they decided that they were going to attack me and shit. I can really teach y'all how to defend yourself spiritually. I can teach y'all how not to die. I can teach y'all how to reverse the death spells and the death rituals. I do it all the time because they keep on trying to kill me. They keep on trying to attack me. I see a spirit number. I think I want to end on that note. And then I want to close it because I like spirit number. Spirit number 700. We got 7 likes, so that's good. Okay. The blessings you will receive for being faithful to your divine plan. Spirit number 700. The blessings you will receive for being faithful to your divine plan. Good luck. Divine Infinite All is happy with the way that you have been conducting your life. You are an inspiration to others. Your good action and positive thoughts have made people believe in themselves, creating a positive impact in the world, recognizing your blessings. Yeah, people are recognizing that you are a blessing. This is what this says. People are recognizing that you are a blessing. The universe has been quite generous with you. You have done well in your life, and this is a sign of the divine infinite all's approval. So I feel like that aligns with the reading as well. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have a headache or anything. I'm just rubbing my face because my nose ring about to come out. Because I be like, fuck. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to have to be like the one. But there's nothing I can do to change it. So I got to keep pushing forward. You only have 2 options on this road of life, which is to continue to push and press your way through and move forward, or to just give up and die. And since I'm not ready to die yet, I guess my only option is to keep moving forward. But I love you guys. My hair actually looks cute. It do, but I didn't take it down so y'all can see it. I don't want to, but I will later because I didn't decorate it. I got some stuff. I don't even want to put it. Okay. Some stuff to put into my lap. And I got some other ones, like some small ones, some butterflies and some stars and stuff to put in there. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go smoke, give me some coffee, and then I'm going to finish doing my self-care and get myself together and get dressed and go be around motherfuckers that want to be around me. That's what I'm finna do. Okay? Definitely finna go be around a motherfucker that want to be around me. That's what I'm gonna do. He said, Ops was looking at me, shaking his head, saying, you blessed. Exactly. And the reason why your Ops would tell you that you're blessed like that is because they know what they've tried to do to you. So they know for facts you're blessed because they know what they've already tried to do to you. I'm gonna do my eyebrows too. I might get my eyebrows done too, y'all. I don't know. But I usually, I get my eyebrows done like twice a year, y'all. Like twice a year because they don't really grow that fast. And I just I take like some lotion or some shea butter or something. And I just do like this. That's how I get my eyebrows done because they kind of naturally curve, especially if I put some shit in there. But my self-care be minimal, y'all. I don't do none of that extra shit. But it just takes me a long time to do it because I have a lot of hair and shit. But I love y'all. I'm out this bitch. I'm going to keep on talking to y'all. Bye.